Please subscribe.
If you needed proof the conventional MPV's days were numbered, then this new Vauxhall Crossland X is exactly that. The boxy rev-up is gone, replaced by a more stylish SUV-inspired family car. Vauxhall tells us it has a very important car for the brand, despite having already filled the small crossover segment with the established Mach-X. But while that car is considered a bold 4x4, the front-wheel drive Crossland is a more functional model, targeted at young families with an active lifestyle. Here, we see if the differences are discernible as we test the Crossland X for the very first time in high-power 1.2 turbo guise. The best crossovers and SUVs. This car is the first model born out of the recent PSA Peugeot-Citroën alliance, though development began long before the news was made public earlier this year. It sits on a modified version of the Peugeot 2008 platform, using a similar range of engines and gearboxes but with a totally unique cabin and wildly different exterior styling. Inside, you're immediately taken by how bright and airy the new Crossland X feels. There is loads of space up front thanks to the steeply rigged windscreen that stretches out beyond the large dashboard, while in the rear there is enough head and legroom for even the tallest adults. It has clearly been designed with practicality in mind, a trait also evident when you open the boot. As standard, all Crosslands get a 410-liter load bay with the rear seats in place. That has already 54 liters more than you'll find in the Mach-X, but expect the versatility pack and you'll be able to also roll the bench for an aft depending on your needs. Our car didn't feature the 300 pounds option, which also adds adjustable seat backs and a more practical 40 hours 20 minutes 40 seconds split fold function, but Vauxhall tells us this can improve cargo space by as much as 110 liters. On paper, the Crossland is quite a bit smaller than the Mach-E with all the seats folded flat, 1,255 liters versus 1,372 liters. But in reality there is not that much in it. In addition to the sizable boot, you'll find handy storage and functionality solutions dotted around the interior, including good-sized door pockets, a foldable driver armrest and 2 USB slots in the front. All cars come with the 7-inch infotainment screen that is crystal clear and easy to use, packed with features from Apple CarPlay to Android Auto, as well as Vauxhall's innovative OnStar services. Elsewhere, every Crossland X gets climate control, 16-inch alloy wheels and cruise control, as well as LED daytime running lights and a front camera system with lane departure warning and traffic sign recognition. Buyers can step up from SE to SE Nav, adding Sat Nav, of course, for £700, though the excellent smartphone connectivity options mean this isn't really necessary. Our elite car adds luxury features such as digital dials, tinted glass, bigger wheels and lashings of chrome. Buyers can also specify a contrasting roof and door mirrors, in black, gray or white, at no extra cost. The interior, while well built, doesn't have the same level of tactile plastics as you'll find in a similarly priced Astra, but it is smartly designed and moves things on from the Mach-S button-biased setup. But with many new Vauxhalls posting rave reviews, we were also intrigued to see how the new Crossland X stacks up against key rivals on the road. However, while it can happily challenge a Citroën C4 Cactus for space and standard kit, the driving experience is less inspiring. It seems inheriting a PSA platform hasn't given Vauxhall's experienced engineers the freedom to tune it to their tests, resulting in light and lifeless steering and a soft body that suffers both in town and on the open road. Vauxhall says it has more crossover than an SUV, so four-wheel drive isn't even an option. While a raised ride height usually provides a more cushioned ride, the Crossland's suspension can react fast enough to sharp jolts around town, sending reverberations through the chassis and into the cabin. It works much better on the motorway and over larger undulations, but show at a corner and the body will lean under heavy loads. It tests no better or worse than the Mach-E and indeed sits on a par with many of its rivals, but with the new Astra and Insignia proving so well resolved, we expected more from Vauxhall's latest SUV. Engines range from a naturally aspirated 1.2, through a pair of diesels and 2 turbo petrols. On SE cars, the step from the entry-level unit to the 108 bhp turbo is £1,320, which spread over 3 years on a monthly PCP deal will be well worth the extra. We tried the range-topping 128 bhp 1.2-litre 3-cylinder turbo petrol engine, which proved punchy and refined, taking just 9.1 seconds to reach 62 miles per hour. It very rarely gets bogged down, serving up plenty of power throughout the rev range, and while it rattles a little on start-up, the Crossland settles well at higher speeds. There is very little wind noise around the A-pillars and road noise is kept to a minimum. 2. Our car will return 55.4 miles per gallon and emit 116 grams/km versus the lower-powered Turbo S 57.6 miles per gallon and 111 grams/km. Given Vauxhall predicts 65% of cars will go to retail customers, those higher CO2 emissions won't affect how much you pay in road tax. However, business users are split by just one benefit in kind, BIC band, and while the diesels will use less fuel, they remain subject to a 3% surcharge, putting them on a par with the petrols for company car tax.